Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the glorious Pacific Northwest. A very chilly willy Pacific Northwest here in little Hickville town of Belfair, Washington. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is my March 2026 Saturday series video number 4. That means this is what I call that extreme card where you throw everything in that kitchen sink in it and still try to make it look beautiful. I am excited about this card. I've been out here, my fingertips are so cold right now. I'm sitting on them trying to warm them up. I've been out here for a couple hours and I didn't have the heater turned on, but I'm really happy with the way this card I believe is going to turn out, and I'm so pleased to share it with you. So thank you for joining me. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Of course, for those of you who continually watch my channel and come back and visit me here, I so appreciate you. You guys have no idea just how much I love doing this. And I truly feel blessed. I feel blessed all the way around. And I know I gave you guys a little bit of an update on my son. My son's been calling me. Yeah. He's been calling and talking to me. And like I said, I let it be all on his terms. But I am very grateful. I love my children. He said, "Don't call me, I'll call you," and I'm letting him do that. That was years ago. He said his friends told him it wasn't normal to be so close with his mom and dad. My hubby said he's a guy, just let him be. And I have for years and years and years. You don't let me talk. I don't talk a lot about my son because it's hurtful, but I've learned to get over it. I can get off and just move on. And it doesn't mean I don't love him. It just means that, I have given him exactly what he asked for. But guys, if y'all have been praying for me, I'm telling you, prayers work. I pray for my kid all the time. And he has been calling me just to let you guys know. It's amazing. I don't care what he wants to talk about. He can call me. I try not to sound too over eager when he does call, even if it's just, "Hey mom, can you call me?" My phone's today was just, "Hey mom." I don't think I'm getting calls on my phone. Can you just call me and see what happens? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because guys, I wasn't getting that for years. I'll take it. I'm still your mom. You're always going to be a mom no matter what. So I'll take it. So I don't know why I had to tell you guys that. I guess because he called me a few hours ago. So anyways, let's get on with this. So every month I concentrate on a particular stamp set, sweet bundle, and on the rare occasion, a kit. And this month is no exception. For the month of March, I'm concentrating on the beautiful and adorable Cute as a Bug Suite from the mini catalog, because this was a gift to me and my Aunt Carol from the wonderful Lori. And everything that I'm making here, my Aunt Carol is so excited because she's getting everything. Everything I make, she's getting a copy of, which proves to make it just taking me longer to prep and everything, because I have to cut everything couple of times so that I get everything for her ready as well, and she loves that. She does. I have to crack up, because she does love it. So this is on page 42 to 45 in the little mini catalog. I'll show you some DSP. So let's start with the bling. They are called the Ladybug Garden Epoxy Shapes, and oh my goodness, the tongue twisters that Stampin' Up! Comes up with, kills me. Really adorable. I hope I remember. I want to use a couple of these on the card. I think it'll be the perfect addition to this little card. Of course, it's the extreme. You got to throw everything in the kitchen sink at it, right? So we have this wonderful ribbon, and yes, we're going to use the ribbon today. This is just gorgeous. It's thin, it's pliable, it's great, and I feel like there's something in my eye. Not conducive to making a video or a card, by the way. Okay. Then we have our stamps. our dies and all the dies. I put them all in here to show you for the last time. I put them all in there. I don't have any clue if I got them exactly where they're supposed to go, but they fit back on the sheet. I have to go get some, I don't use these sleeves for Stampin' Up's cases, except unless they're the really old ones before I started doing videos. I go to the Lowe's or Home Depot and I get magnetic vent covers, and they come really long, skinny ones, and I cut those to fit here. And I need to go do that the next time. I mean, there is a Home Depot or Lowe's right next to Costco, which I go to every month a couple of times. So I need to do that. I just forget every time I go there. So those are those. And then in the catalog, like I said, 42 to 45. Here's some great ideas. Here is the DSP. I'm going to show you a little bit of that in a minute. The stamps, the dies, the bling, and the ribbon. And Miss Titi. Now, guys, you got to realize I am recording this before March, so before the end of March. You'll see this at the end of March. And some more little ideas. You could use the paper to decorate some jam jars, and it's Spread Joy, which is really cute for the idea. However, I make my jam in the fall. The bookmark, the little cookie box, the little cutlery covers with the little ants for a picnic, which is cute idea. And guys, today we are actually going to be inspired, kind of casing a card. You know, I'm going to change it up some, but I know I did this for my case a card, but this really, I really liked this one as well. So why not just do it, right? So we're going to do a version of this. I'm going to change the color scheme up. Why? Because I can, of course. And that's what's fun. Just because you case a card doesn't mean you can't change it up. And I hope that by demonstrating that for you, some of you who may not think that you can do it, or I can demonstrate to you that you can do it by just changing a few things. So here we go. Let me show you the DSP, and you're going to see a whole bunch of circles here cut out. Well, this is fussy cut, because guys, you do not, this sweet, you do not have to color any bugs. You don't have to do any coloring until like probably a year after you get this sweet, because there's so many bugs to fussy cut or die cut. So you see some circles. There's more bugs you can fussy cut, but I have die cut circles. Circle there, a circle there, a circle everywhere, right? Here's some more circles. And there's plenty to cut out. There's another circle. And cut that apart. And here's some more of the DSP. Now the back, this is okay. But it's the front. It's the bugs you want. This is picnic, of course. And then that. So let me put this down here. Alrighty. So let me share with you. We are going to do our version. Theirs is in Bashful Blue. We're doing ours in Soft Seafoam because we're using the green DSP. So we have a card base. Guess what size? I wonder. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Yeah, you guessed it. That's right. And an envelope to boot. We have layer number 1 is in Soft Seafoam, and this is 4 1/4 by 5.5. Yes, that is just going to go down here just like theirs. This is part of casing a card. See that? That blue layer? That's what we're doing. Right now, I did the armpit trick with the glue, and we're going to glue layer number 1 to the card base, hopefully. I really thought that Soft Seafoam would allow the green ribbon to really accent it really well. So there's layer number 1. Now layer number 2 is a piece of white cardstock. Oh, I have 2. White cardstock that is 3 3/4 by 5. Let me share with you. That is what they stamped this background on. So that is what we are going to do now. getting the stamp and pierce mat. And you can see I practiced. I did, and it came out really cute. So I have some soft sea foam here. And I'm going to do kind of what a checkerboard pattern, but I'm going to start up in this corner and I'm going to move diagonally this way. And it's okay if you don't get it perfect. Then I'm going to move up here. Oops. I wonder if I can fix that. If not, I'm going to have to okay, we're going to flip it over and do it again. So start up here. Now there's that little itty bitty daisy stamp. Oh, must not have got ink on there. We're just going to leave that. All right, so now I'm going to take this wee little stamp here and I'm going to fill in some spaces. This way, I'm trying to see. There looks to be something on my card base. My cardstock. There. All right. That's good. Oh, that's going to be covered up anyway. She'll see it in a minute. So now I'm going to move that ink away. So next, our layer number 2 is a 1-inch strip of soft sea foam, and this is where I'm going to change what we're doing. They have this wide strip in the middle with 3 pieces of ribbon. I'm going to change mine. I'm going to put a 1-inch strip down vertically with a strip of this gorgeous ribbon. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take a look-see, because this is what I couldn't decide. See this? They have theirs in the center. I want mine right about here, but I could not decide, and I'm still having a dilemma here, if I want it to go all the way or if I want it just to go to there. So give me a second, because this is where I was stuck a minute ago when I was looking at this. So do I want it to look like this? Because it's going to wrap around the back. Yes. So I need to trim this down to go by 5, and then we'll wrap this around. So it was just, while I was prepping for this, I couldn't decide. I could not make up my mind. But now that I have, it's just a little trim there. So it's 1 by 5. And then I'm going to take my tear tape, run it down the center with a little bit over the top and the bottom. Pokey tool is what I'm looking for. All right. Put this beautiful, beautiful ribbon down the center. And I have way more than I need just because. There we go. So now that I've determined how I want this, I can glue this piece all the way down. Into the center, and we have that nice little border of soft sea foam there. And this, trying to decide, yes, we're going to glue this all the way down. I'm going to run tear tape down the sides just because I can, and I want to make sure that it does not come up. Maybe a little overkill, but I'm good. A lot of tear tape for a little tiny strip of cardstock that's only 1 inch wide, but we'll work with it. And it's over 1 inch from these, I want to say the crease, but the card fold itself. So there we have it. Now the cute part, right? So what I want to show you is I did 3 circles from the deckled circle dies. Actually, I did 4, but the 4th one's for the inside. Oh, I have 5. I have 5 different ones. But we're not using all those for the inside. So let's put them back in. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll determine which ones I used. So this one, because I got to decide which one it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the center. I'm going to keep this, by the way. 6 from center, deckled circle dies. And then my next circle, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. 5, 5th from center, deckled circle dies. And then last but not least should be the 4th one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the 3rd. Okay. And I don't apparently have that one. That's okay. This would be the 4th. So you could deckled circle die from center. So these helped me when I first looked at this with the circles. I die cut some just printer paper, right? And I started arranging them. Their circles go like this. Large, this one, and then a little one. Mine are not going like that. Mine's going large, medium, and small. That's just the way I see it, and that's me switching it up again. So let's start laying these out. So we have this large circle here, and this will be on dimensional. Most of them are going to be maybe 1 or 2 on top. So I want to do, let's get these laid out, how they're going to look, and you'll see. Gotta put those down now. I picked them up and laid them down, and look how cute this little guy is. You can pick any of the circles you want. We're only using 3. Okay. But this is why this paper and this paper is why I chose the soft sea foam. I wasn't doing the blues, I was doing the greens. I want to spread these out a little bit more. That's why I didn't do the ribbon going this way, and I did the vertical piece. All right, so this is one is going there. So I'm going to put, I'm just going to hold it there for a minute and put a dimensional there, dimensional here, here. I'm just going to stick them underneath my circle. So my circle's not moving off of where I want it. All right, first circle down. Now I'm going to Wink a Stella my mushrooms up. Make it sparkle and shine, the little snowdrops, which I have in my garden now, which is so cool. Such a simple little plant that makes me so happy, I know. All right. Next circle, this one. Now this one, I got to keep it on the page, so it's going to have to come down a bit. And this one's going to come down right about there. So this is going to get glue. That's why I have so many right here. Glue, dimensional and dimensional. So 1 and 2. So right where my fingers are, I'm going to place some dimensionals. So right there. Then I'm going to add some glue right about in here for this piece. Okay, Wink a Stella now. The blackberries, the veining in the leaves, the vines. Oh, and I've got blackberry bush trying to come up in my garden. Can't believe it survived the winter, but I've been watching it all all winter long, and it's still there, and it's like, oh, how far down are you that I got to dig you up? So this one here, now see how that's kind of up? I want to glue that down. So we'll add a little bit more there. Hold it, give it a second. Now look at these cuties. You could have done the smaller circle and did those little ants, but I think we're going to do, you'll see in a minute, we're going to add some more. So this one, this is the one that was on a little snail, riding the snail, but I wanted to capture the dandelion and I needed it on the green. This was more in those blues. I wanted more of the green to go with the soft sea foam. There was reasoning behind my madness here. All right, so we're going to add this one about right here. And then I'm going to add some glue here and some glue here. And stick our third circle down. And of course the little snowdrops, the little ladybug, and the little swirls in the snail shell. And the half shell. Oh, that is just adorable. But it's not finished. No, we haven't even done any stamping yet. And, but we will. We're going to stamp on the inside. I am not putting a sentiment on this, on the front of this card. It does not need it. There is so much going on. It doesn't need it, but we are going to use this little blue bell, which is a white bell, in my opinion. And this, oh, yeah, this is going to go, wait till you see, because I did a look-see. Of course I did a look-see. Look at this. Isn't that going to be adorable? Right? Isn't that so cute? I know. I think it's adorable. I just... So, and yes, we have embellishments to put on it, and then we still have to stamp our envelope. Where did they go? Oh, Come on. I know I left them. Here we go. I wanted to add some of the little ladybugs. All right. I see maybe a little ladybug down here. We can do 3 little ladybugs, I think. Maybe one down here to go with that little ladybug. I almost want to stick it up like it's hidden, but then you wouldn't really see it. So I want to put one there. I like that one right there. And one more. One more. I guess that's where it's going. And that's a good place. So we have 3 ladybugs to boot. Okay. Now, what are we doing on the inside, on the envelope? Hold on, I got things sticking over here. So, envelope, gonna do cute and simple. There are 2 circles. So this is the tiniest of the circles. This is number 1 from the center, right? Number first one, second from the center. You can still go in with our circle theme. This was such a cutie. This is the one I want on the center of this one, but the ants are just as adorable. But this is going to go on the inside of the card. Just down here. Why? Because we can and because it's cute, right? So that's the inside of the card. And then we're just going to simply write, stamp hello friend in a second. And on the envelope, we're going to do spread joy. So the little grub reading the book, I could not resist. I'm looking for the Stampin' Paris mat. So this one. Where is my hello friend? We need the little flower for the envelope and spread joy. We're all done with the glue. I mean, for an extreme card, this is, ooh, this has got ink on it from the ants. The ants were out and about. All right. This is so cute. This might be my favorite one. I don't know. The frog was really cute. And I love frogs. But I love the whole circle theme on the front. Oh, just adorable. And let's just add the little flower. There. Okay. I mean, come on. The little... It's just, that was an adorable idea they had. All right, so we're going to add this little flower right here. And then we're going to do spread joy. I'm going to let it stay down a minute longer. And then the little flower right there. So, this has been such a joy to create with. Such a joy. So, Lori, thank you, because I would not. Originally, I was like, oh, that's cute, but I'll pass. But, oh, no, nobody should pass. This was so much fun. And it is so, so sweet. I'm telling you, I just think it's adorable. And that is because they gave us an idea, right? So this was our jumping off point, our inspiration card. We cased the circle idea. We cased the idea of stamping the background. We just changed their idea from blue to soft seafoam green. And we changed it from being horizontally to vertically, and we made it thinner, and we did one stripe of the ribbon. And we made, of course, our circles are much larger. And it got to showcase more of the beautiful DSP. And I hope you all like it because, guys, this was so much fun to create with. And I hope I gave you some ideas on when you see something in a catalog or see a card, ways you can change it up to use what you have, because I simply use what I have available to me as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I do hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye bye for now, everyone.